Guess what, yo, booty hot nigga pull your buttons out. Yo, say what you was saying?
What's good, Crody?
Nigga, if it's raining outside, nigga, put your tongue out.
What's good, y'all? MOSKi here, back at it again with a whole new video, and today we're going to be talking about the Voir Dire album by Earl Sweatshirt and The Alchemist. Earl Sweatshirt is a rapper formerly from the collective of Odd Future. If you don't know, shit, I'm sorry you live under a fucking rock. Yeah, Earl Sweatshirt's dope as shit. Really cool rapper. After leaving Odd Future, he's made countless classic albums that are critically acclaimed by a lot of other people, aka Anthony Fantano. But Earl Sweatshirt's a fucking demon on the mic, known for his very, very unique rap style, slant rhyming, and stuff of that nature. And The Alchemist is a acclaimed producer for the underground, I guess you could say. The Alchemist goes crazy, and collectively Earl Sweatshirt and The Alchemist have been making music for years, and they've made this project I think a couple years back, and they decided to release it to the public now. And so first we're gonna go through the cover. And the cover's kind of dope. I kind of like how the judge is like slamming his gavel on the V, and then the V is kind of getting broken off, chipped off and stuff like that. It's simple, black and white. If this was on a t-shirt, I'd definitely buy it. I think it's kind of dope. Moving on, let's move on to the actual review. If you fuck with me, follow my socials. If you like what I have to say, think it's interesting, think it's cool, think it's funny, like, comment, subscribe, follow my socials. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Alright, now let's get into the first track. The first track is 100 High Street. 100 High Street. I'm not even gonna lie with you, I didn't like it at first. I didn't really enjoy the song at all. I thought it was a kind of like a weird, slow start to the whole project, which, in my opinion now, I feel like it's kind of like a really cool idea to start off an album, because a lot of people kind of like try to start their albums off with like the bangers and like the fireworks and the explosions, like best production, you know what I mean? Like they try to do it up for the first track, and Earl doesn't do that with this track. Although simplistic, it's very, very it packs a lot of although very simplistic, it does have a lot of quality to it, to this track. Earl provides a lot of quality to this track, as well as The Alchemist. The Alchemist doesn't really miss on this whole project. He paints a picture with almost every single beat, and it's beautiful, honestly. The song grew on me within the second and third listen of this whole project, and I think Earl's wordplay is fucking fire, and I also think the outro sounds kind of dope. I like how Earl, I think he implements a interview with a famous African musician, and she talks about pretty much artistry, life, and things of that nature, and I think that's kind of dope. And he chops up that interview and implements it throughout songs and stuff of that nature. The next track is called Vin Scully. Now, Vin Scully definitely gives me Red Dead Redemption vibes with Alchemist's production. I think the way he produces this song, Vin Scully in general, I thought it was very fucking immaculate. The way he works around this sample is just so beautiful. That guitar riff, the singing in the background, I don't know, the Alchemist just does his fucking thing. Earl also does his fucking thing with the wordplay. You know what I'm saying? The big grip, get flick, snake oil salesman with the pitch. I think that shit's fire. Earl has always been one with wordplay, and this is definitely one of those tracks that showcase that his ability to do such a thing. Definitely one of my favorite songs on the track. Vin Scully is fucking dope as shit. Next track, Century. Now, Century is the single of the track, and the song is featuring Mike. I don't know who Mike is, never heard of him until this track, and I gotta say, Mike did his fucking thing on this song. His verse was very, very vivid, very, very impactful, and I felt like his words hit me. I felt like his words hit me deep in the core, if you will. Earl Sweatshirt, his verse and his spots on this song, I wasn't really a big fan of initially, and this is the first time, not the first time, and initially when I first heard this song, this single for the project, I wasn't really all too excited for what was it to come with this project. I thought that, hey, if the song sound like this, you might as well just rehash the previous project and just call this the 2.0, because like I wasn't really all that big a fan of the previous project. I'm not even gonna lie with you. And with this track, I kind of felt like we were going back down the same path, but I'm glad that I listened to it a couple more times, and I developed different opinions about it. I actually think Earl's verse is pretty fire. I think the opera singing sample is honestly like one of the highlights of the whole entire track. It's very haunting, very morbid, but also very catchy. I think it's really dope. And the Alchemist, Alchemist does his fucking thing on this project, I think. Yeah, everyone plays their part really well, and this is a dope fucking track. Music video also is fire too. Next track, Heat Check. Heat Check's really, really, really fire. The 80s inspired synthesizers, or I don't know if that's a sample or if that's actually Alchemist's doing. I'm gonna consider it a sample, because this project is very sample heavy, as well as Earl Sweatshirt's style of rapping and beat selection. Very, very sample heavy. I think this song is very, very dope in a very, very slow paced kind of way. Earl's wordplay just flows through this very, very slow beat as if a snake were slithering in the grass in perfect unison. Earl just goes bar for bar for bar for bar for bar, and it just doesn't stop. It's almost as if a stepfather beating their child nonstop. But anyway, I think the chorus at the end was also really cool, going back to, heat check, spit a couple bars, and then he'll say heat check at the end. I thought it was kind of cool. Next track is Mancala featuring Vince Staples. Now, this is definitely top 3 tracks out of the whole album for me. The Alchemist puts his whole entire head, shoulders, knees, and toes into the fucking production of this song. The song sounds as if I'm at a black church and we're worshiping in prayer, and they play, we listen, we playing a song and we all singing in unison, swaying back and forth, not going crazy. We're not at that point in the church service yet, but we getting there, we're grooving, we're swaying back and forth, this and the third. And I thought it was really nice. I loved the sampling from the Alchemist's the Alchemist just goes crazy, bro, throughout this whole project. He shines the most throughout this whole entire project. And Vince Staples' flow is really, really fire. His delivery is really, really dope. I also like his lyrics that he professes within the song and stuff of that nature. Earl comes through with some clever wordplay of his own as well, and when Earl and Vince come together, it's like peanut butter and fucking jelly. Like, it's gonna be good. It's like, it's an iconic duo, it's an iconic staple, like, no pun intended. Like, when they together and they about to rap, like, it's gonna be fire. So yeah. Also, I did enjoy the little outro at the end, the little the dude who was ordering the food, talking about something. You want to order a chicken sandwich and some carne asada. I thought that was fucking hilarious. All right, next track, 27 Braids. 27 Braids is really, really dope. Alchemist goes crazy again. At this point, this motherfucker's on a kill streak. You would have thought he was a Call of Duty streamer, bro, because this motherfucker's on a kill streak. The background melody sounds like some shit from like Sonic Adventure 2, and I love that. Huge Sonic fan. It has a nice transition into the next song, kind of like how artists do this thing, or producers or engineers do this thing, where at the end of the song it'll play the next song within the same song, so that when it finishes out, the next song kind of plays in like a really, really dope transition. I don't really know how to explain it any further, but that's kind of what's happening there. Earl Sweatshirt, what I'm saying, raps about his fatherly duties, raps a little bit about having a son and what that's like. Congratulations to Earl Sweatshirt and The Alchemist for having their children, by the way. But yeah, we get a different perspective from Earl. I feel like Earl's like, I don't know if I already said this already, but I feel like this is like a coming of age kind of album for Earl and The Alchemist. Like, they're kind of showcasing how much they've grown from who they were in the past, because like Earl Sweatshirt back when he was like 17, 18, 19 like was a whole different person from how he is now, and I'm pretty sure The Alchemist was the same way, and that shines a lot throughout this whole entire project in my opinion. Next track, Mac Deuce. Mac Deuce was one of those tracks I was a little iffy on. I didn't really like too much, but it grew on me. I love the piano melody. I think it's very, very good. Like, it's just so infectious. Like, I get it stuck in my head all the time. Earl comes through again with those father-son bars, being a father and a son and third. I love that Frazier bar, the bar about boxing and a son and third. You know what I'm saying? If you know Joe Frazier, you know boxing. Like, you could appreciate the bar. And the beat just sounds like a bad dream. It gives me like Off Top vibes from I Don't Like Shit, I Don't Go Outside, an earlier project that was made by Earl back in like 2017, 16. I don't know, but yeah, it gives me Off Top vibes, and I love that song off that album, so I think that's dope. Mac Deuce is definitely dope. Sirius Black is the next track, and it's probably my favorite performance by Earl. Earl's flow's fire on this thing. The sample sounds amazing. Thank you, Alchemist. It sounds like the complete opposite of Mac Deuce, whereas Mac Deuce sounds like a bad dream. Sirius Black sounds more like a happy walk through a busy city or some shit. Like, it just sounds so gleeful, so joyful. Sounds like a really nice dream. But yeah, complete opposite of Mac Deuce. And now for the next song, Dead Zone, it completely goes right back to the gritty, just guttural, morbid sounding beat, you know what I'm saying? And like The Alchemist just shows his versatility and his range of emotion throughout his beats and how he makes them and stuff like that. The beat is it just sounds sinister to me, and I fucking love that. Earl just flows so perfectly. Again, just like a snake in grass, just like slithering side to side to side with his flow, just like wordplay and just flow. And I love it so much. It just gives me Doris vibes. It gives me, I love it. All right, so my mic died, but we're gonna continue this shit anyway. Next track, Dead Zone. Dead Zone goes fucking stupid. Dead Zone is pretty much Earl, and like if the wordplay had power levels throughout this whole entire album, like Frieza, bro, this is definitely like the golden fucking form. I swear to God, because like the wordplay just transitions so well from verse to chorus to oh my God, bro. I don't know, like I literally listen to Dead Zone over and over and over again. Earl's flow and bars go crazy on this beat, and Alchemist is a fucking genius. I've been saying this entire album, so like nothing's changed. All right, next track, The Caliphate. Now The Caliphate is my favorite song on the album. This is kind of crazy. Like Dead Zone is probably like my number 3, and then The Caliphate's like my number 1. The Caliphate, featuring again Vince Staples, is packed with Vince coming through with some fire ass bars with a melodic ass flow. I'm not gonna lie with you, fire bars with the melodic flow. It's like yin and yang, you feel me? The beat sounds as if like The Alchemist was cooking some shit up from the samurai era or some shit. My nigga was probably watching Samurai Champloo, playing the Ghost of Tsushima. I don't know what he was doing, watching Samurai Jack. I don't know what the fuck this nigga was doing, but this nigga was inspired by some samurai shit, because I definitely heard it in the beat. Earl and Vince go like back to back, verse to verse. Like it's fire. Like I want to hear this shit live so bad, bro. Like, it's just it's just amazing, bro. And I love the message at the end from the African artist talking about like what it means to be an artist, and the responsibility of being an artist, and you know what I'm saying, stuff of that nature. I thought it was kind of dope. And the last track is Free the Ruler, which is a tribute to Draco the Ruler. Rest in peace. This was a very, very emotional song. The beat kind of matches how emotional of a message Earl is displaying. It sounds as if, like, you know what I'm saying, angels are harmonizing in the background, and Earl's just delivering, you know what I'm saying, this final message, talking about Draco, how he felt about him, their friendship, and talking about how pride pretty much got him killed in that, this and that. So I really like this song. Not at first, I won't lie to you, I didn't like this song at first. I was kind of like, you know, I was like, I mean, I didn't really understand the message, I didn't understand the lyrics, but I hopped on Genius, and you know what I'm saying, I had to do my little, you know what I'm saying, poetry analysis, like I was in English class or some shit, bro. And you know what I'm saying, I kind of like educated myself on the song and the lyrics and stuff of that nature, and I gotta say, this is very phenomenal. I thought this was amazing. Kudos to Earl and Alchemist for this project. Rest in peace, Draco the Ruler, and rest in peace, Mac Miller, because Earl does mention, you know what I'm saying, the loss of a friend. And I know he's not mentioning just Draco. I know he's talking about Mac too. He's always talking about Mac. So rest in peace to them both. My final thoughts on the project are, this project was really, really nice. I love this project a lot. This is definitely this definitely scratches the backpack rap itch that I've been craving to be scratched for the past like year and a half, and this album does it for me, yo. I love Earl Sweatshirt. He comes through on some rap songs type shit, and you know what I'm saying, fucks it up again with another project, this time with a producer who can match his level of visionary, vivid artistry, I guess you could say, like someone who can match him art, like, you know what I'm saying, someone who matches his energy basically. And they did their fucking thing on this project, bro. I just want to see them perform this live, maybe have Alchemist DJ or something. I don't even know if he would do something like that, but I know he could. But yeah, I thought this was incredible. And so all in all, I'm gonna have to rate this thing a 9. Hey bro, I'm sorry, yeah, it's a little biased. I love Earl, and Earl did a very good job, you know what I'm saying, on this project. He came back, said he was coming for blood, and he came for blood. He you know what I'm saying, if Red Dead Redemption had a rap project connected to it, this is like literally it. Like, this is the soundtrack that they would have for Red Dead Redemption if they had a rapper, you know what I'm saying, rap some shit for cowboys, aside from Lil Nas X, but we're not gonna talk about that. But anyway, yeah, this album's a 9. If you fuck with me, if you agree, disagree, let me know in the comments. If you fuck with me, follow me on my socials. You already know. I think the next project is gonna be Ganger by Vice, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna review that album next, so stay tuned for that. Love y'all, appreciate y'all. Alright, be easy.